write an integral expression to find the area. Sometimes on a test I'll just say write the integral expression we can use to find whatever, in this case the area, and then don't bother finishing it. I just want to say you can write it. This time we're going to finish it. Let's just say I want you to do that. So I'm looking for a brave human type person. Ruthie.
Okay, so the area equals the negative integral from 0 to 2, then x squared minus 4dx plus the integral of 2 to 3 x squared minus 4dx.
Very good, exactly correct. Why did Ruth negate the first part of it? Josh?
The first part is below the x-axis.
Makes sense? So, practically speaking, you could write this and then actually do 4 minus x squared. That would be the negation of it. Yeah? Wherever you do it, you're going to get a positive area. If you get 0, you're screwed up. If you get negative something, you're screwed up. You should get a positive answer to this question. I'm going to stop at this point with that question.
We just had a bring it here.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, so what's the, when you integrate, you get what?
Negative x
Over 3.
plus 4x.
Why is it plus 4x?
Distributing the negative.
Heck yeah. From 0 to 2 plus, so we're going to have 8 answers together.
What if you I thought it's easier to just factor out the negative at the beginning, so it's still minus 4x.
That's fine. As long as you do it correctly, it's okay. Plug in a 2, it looks like minus 8 thirds plus 8. Since we're subtracting the values at 0, and there's 2 of them, the second f of b minus the f of a always has to be in parentheses, even though it seems to be trivial. Plug in 0 and 0. Plus, at 3 it seems to be 9 minus 12. Take away parentheses. This would be, at 2 would be
8 thirds.
minus
8.
Just like to point out, I'm looking at like terms here, minus 8 thirds and a minus 8 thirds. I would just do minus 16 thirds. I'm looking at a plus 8 and a plus 8
16.
and a minus 3, which is 13 becomes all around 39 thirds. 13
Yeah.
minus 16 thirds is
15.
39 thirds minus 16 thirds. That's our answer. You want to do one more of your lives? This is the same question but sideways. It's not a function. But it doesn't mean we can't find the area enclosed by the graph and the x-axis this time. The diagram for this, do you know which way this parabola is opening up to the
Left.
right? So when x is 0, y this time is plus or minus 2. And when y is 0, x of course is 4. So you use that right. Curving, something like that. And we're looking. Okay, we want to find the area enclosed by the x-axis. You have to stay tuned here. By the x-axis, sorry, the y-axis, and the curve. Do you see a well-defined region enclosed by the y-axis and the curve?
Yes.
An enclosed area, yeah?
Yes. Well, what's our interval?
It's enclosed by the curve and the y-axis. You have to tell me the interval. From Ben?
0 to 4.
No. seem to be the case, but it's not. So this time, because our function is, it's not really a function. Since our expression is in terms of y, when we integrate the 4 minus y squared, the instruction needs to be
dy.
This is really important now. If it needs to be dy, then delta y, it's little increments in y this time. Little increments, not in x, but in y. So we need to go from y to y. Look at the diagram, it's in your diagram. From the lowest y to the highest y. Jason? We're actually considering a lot of horizontally oriented strips. Look at this little space, please, everybody. That's a delta y, which in the integral is called the dy. The height of the rectangle is actually an x value. And x is that. That's the height, sideways height, and that's the base. Complicated. We integrate with respect to y. So we integrate 4, you get
4 y.
so you get minus
Y to the third over 3.
from negative 2. By the way, in this question, what would be an easier way to set this up? And just as good, but a little faster. Then,
2 times 0 to 2.
great answer. Is it clear to everybody this area above is the same as the one below? Just double that one. And it's actually smarter to do that because 0 is the easiest number to plug in, yeah? So let's leave it at this. So we have answers at 2, and then we have answers at negative 2. 4 times 2 is, that was very good. And plug in a 2 over here, we get minus. Let's plug in the negative 2 again. And plug in the negative 2 and you get, I need a sign.
Plus 8 thirds.
So again, let's move on to like terms. Actually, it's a minus 8 thirds and another minus 8 thirds, which is negative. And we have an 8 actually added to a plus 8, which is, so it is a lot of thirds. How many thirds is that?
48.
And 16 thirds is?
32.
Questions? Yes. Anyone? Questions? Yes.
Still don't understand why would we. Whereas
Take a second. Take a second. It's okay. Go ahead.
the area, but I understand everything like when we did the x, like the y was x squared minus 4, but when you change it to the x equals 4 minus y squared, I don't understand where we took the area.
Because the quantity that's going to be integrated was y, and y is in it, it's necessary that the instruction be dy. Once the instruction is dy, on your graph, you're thinking that means it's a little delta y, it's cutting through the y-axis. And that changes the shape of your rectangle. When it was cutting through the x-axis, it means your rectangles are all little base delta x, height y. This way, it's actually a delta y that's the base, and the height, look, this is an x number. The height of the rectangle is x, but x is equal to 4 minus y squared. This is actually an x. That's the height, and that's the base. You're looking at a lot of very, very thin, horizontally oriented rectangular strips. Meaty, and you catch it taking by the toe until you fill up the whole space. This time, the horizontally oriented. So many that they're so thin, you fill up the whole space.
But follow-up question, like why didn't it have to end at 2 and negative 2?
Because I said it had to be enclosed. You went past that, now you're into an infinite area, or an infinite area. Once it says find the area, it better be enclosed. If If it was a different parabola and it went through two different points, you could go from somewhere to somewhere. You have to find those points of intersection. So in the previous questions I said, I don't want to enclose it, I'll tell you where to go to. In this question, had I said enclosed by the curve and the x-axis, what would be your beginning x and your ending x?
-2 and 2.
You could figure that out yourself. Yes.
From 0 to -2, why don't you get a negative there?
Because the height of the rectangle quick question is positive. That's positive value. And the base is positive because you're getting higher and higher and higher.
When you're on the other, shouldn't it
In
be?
this case, the base is, this might answer your question. If I had on the other side, see where x is positive going that way? If I had to do this one, that would be a negative x value. For y is positive, negative, x is positive, negative. So this is in a positive value. All of those heights are already positive. Sorry.
If you take the area under the upside down parabola from I mean not the regular parabola, I mean the regular parabola from -2 to 2 to 2, it would still have to be negated, right? Because